Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com. Well, we have been to Whole Foods Market, and we don't go real often, not as often as I would like to go because it's so far away. But when we go, we get greens. So I wanted to show y'all this morning the greens we got. And these are all organic. Baby Bok Choy, of course Dinosaur Kale, and red kale. See that? Mature red kale. Yeah. So I want to speak to you just a minute about buying all this expensive stuff. Now, of course, if you go to the store and buy meat like a roast or something, I mean, you're going to pay $12, $14, maybe more for it. So the way I look at buying these organic greens is we're not buying meat, right? That's why. So the bok choy was $2.99 a pound, and I got two little bulbs of it, really. The red kale was $2.99 for a handful, and the dinosaur kale was also $2.99. Of course, it looks real nice. Now, when you get organic greens, of course, it's going to have some imperfections in it, some little bug holes. Let me show you. Here, let's see, yeah. Little bug holes. There's one. Oh, here it is. There's the one. See? Right there. Yeah. But you kind of have to learn to live with that, right? Because if the bugs can eat it with no problem, we can eat it too. So anyway, we're ready to do our smoothie, and we're having baby organic greens, kind of like what we always do. So I'm going to go ahead and put the, I've got 3 little leaves of the bok choy, baby bok choy, which I love. To me, it's very mild. So I'm just going to break that up a little bit. And I'm just going to use 1 leaf of the dinosaur kale. See all that right there? That reminds me of the back of a big toad frog. See it? That's what it reminds me of. It grows, right? And so when you get the dinosaur kale, of course, you need to roll these leaves back and wash it real good. And see, we got a couple of little bug bites in it. That really is what kind of tells you it's organic, really. But you do want to wash it good. So I'm just breaking that up. And I'm going to use the red kale. See there? Can y'all see the redness of the leaf there on the back? You can really see it right in there. Yeah. All right. So I'm just using 1 leaf of this. To me, did I say kale? No, it's arugula. I don't know why I call everything kale. I don't know why. This is a red arugula. No, back up. I need to regroup. Okay, this is red kale. I did get arugula also, and that's in the refrigerator, so we won't be putting that in this morning, but we got it. And to me, arugula tastes like fresh cut grass. That's what it tastes like. Anyway, I love it in a salad. All right, so now that I'm a little more awake than I was a couple of seconds ago, we also found some red delicious apples, organic, and the reason I don't put the peeling in of apples that are not organic. I just have a problem. I'm just not going to do it. But if they're organic, I have no problem putting the peeling in. Now these aren't the crispest apples because of course it's late in the season, so any apples you get now, unless they're from some other country, sorry y'all couldn't see me, are going to not be quite as crispy as maybe they were in the fall of the year. So I'm just going to put those in, peeling and all. We stayed up last night watching a movie, Big Jake, with John Wayne, which I had never seen before, and they've got it on YouTube. Of course, it's free, y'all, and it's in HD. So we really enjoyed watching that. Neither one of us had seen that movie. It was filmed in 1971. Oh, apple away, hold on. All right, I'm not doing very good filming this morning. Okay, I wanted to show you the kale. Can y'all see that? You see that 9 there in front of the number? Right there. Always, if you're in Whole Foods Market, if you see on the label a 9 in front of it, can y'all see that? That means that it's organic. And I already took the little sticker off the apple. Let's see if that'll show up. Does it? Doesn't show up very good. Let me put it on my hand so you can see it any better. Anyway, there's a 9 right in front of the number. That means the apple is organic. And it was interesting, with all the apples they had, the Red Delicious was the only one that was organic. Alright, so we're just going to try this with 1 orange this morning. Yeah, I replenished my orange supply. So I'm just going to cut out some of that center pulp and go ahead and put that in too, along with the juice. See if I can get that to fall out. There we go. Yeah, and I haven't cut myself but the one time with my Cuisinart knife, but I did cut myself real good that when I first used it. Alright, so let's get the other half of this orange. Yeah, y'all, I haven't been able to load a video for a couple of days, and the reason is I had to change my software. I had been putting off changing the software to do with the videos since last September, because I didn't want to have to go through all that learning process. But we're there now, and I still don't have a real good handle on it. I am going to have to call the people at Sony, and I will be talking to someone in a call center in the Philippines, and then if I have to call back, I'll be talking to someone in South Africa with a real heavy accent. And it's a little hard to understand them, but that's the only choice I have. Alright, so we're putting in 2 bananas, but before we do that, the only thing I've got frozen this morning is the cream of wheat and oatmeal, so I'm going to go ahead and put those in. And I've got celery and carrots. Here we go. Alright, so now we're going to put, y'all can't even see. Do I need to go back to bed? I think I do. Yeah. I do feel really good though this morning. It's interesting with the green smoothies, we both sleep really, really well. Really well. And every once in a while, oops, I had a bad place, we will take a nap. Not very often though. Alright, so these are fresh bananas, and they did not come from the farmer's market. They actually came from Walmart, and I think both of them are going to have some little bad places on them. Like when I get them from the farmer's market, you know, they come in the original box they were packed in. You just don't find bad places on them, because nobody's really handled them from the first time that they were packed. And of course they were packed green, which meant they were a lot harder, and then they gas them to ripen them up. Yeah, they do that. All bananas are gassed. I guess, I don't know, maybe organic or not. I'm not sure about that, but anyway, that one looked pretty good. Just a couple of little places on there. And we got to get Mr. Bucky's peanut butter in this smoothie. Now, if we can taste the greens too much, I'll have to put some more orange in it. But hopefully we won't with the added peanut butter. Now, I don't have any berries that I'm adding this morning. I was able to find some bags of just regular raspberries, not mixed with anything. So we went ahead and got several packs of those for the freezer. And let me see what else. Yeah, we were shopping for a good 6 hours yesterday. Yeah, it was a lot. But we got a lot of walking in, a lot. So Mr. Bucky didn't take his walk in the neighborhood yesterday because of that. Alright, I'm going to put in some ice water because I don't really have anything cold in there except for the cream of wheat and oatmeal. Alright, here we go. We'll cut it off till we get this ground up. I was about to forget something very important. We're going to add 3 dates to this, and they are frozen, so that's good. And I wanted to tell y'all real quick, we'll just let that sit there just a second. A viewer wrote in and told me about the did I call them figs? Dates. The dates at Sam's Club, and I might have to not post this, y'all. I'm like groggy. Here are the dates, yeah, and they're half the price of the dates from nuts.com. Now these aren't quite as big, but there's the same type of date, and that works instead of sugar. It works really, really well. So we went ahead and got 3 packs of those. So we're going to go back Saturday and get some more because we've got some other things to do over there. So I'm going to get 3 more because I'm just going to put them in the freezer is what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to cut this off again and we're going to grind this up. All right, I tasted of this and I can taste the greens. Not a whole lot, but I can taste them. So I'm going to add pineapple, which is going to kill the taste of everything. I'm going to add 4 big chunks. Now, we always have an abundance of pineapple in the freezer. So I'm adding 4 chunks of that. And I'm also going to add just a little more water. Oop, a piece of ice went in. So that's going to bring it up to a little over 50 ounces. So I'll definitely have some to freeze. And by the way, a little tip on when you're freezing these cubes, I don't know if I've mentioned this before or not, rinse your ice trays out so there's just a thin film of ice in the bottom of them. Not a lot now, but just a little bit, and they'll come out real easy when you go to twist the ice tray and get them out. All right, I'm going to cut it off again. We'll be back. All right, we're going to taste of this again. And remember, we've got the 3 dates in there to add sweetness. All right. Hopefully it's going to taste like pineapple. It does. Tastes like pineapple. Anytime you want to cover over the taste of one of the greens, the pineapple works every time. Now it has to be fresh pineapple. I don't think canned pineapple, when I say fresh, either fresh or fresh frozen pineapple rather than in the can. Alright, so we're ready to pour this out. Yeah, we had our filter for the refrigerator for the ice sprang a teeny little hairpin leak, and so we had to get some coupling to go on that little thin pipe to stop that leak. Alright, I've got a little bit of overage this morning. It's not much, but I'm going to pour that in the ice tray and start accumulating this for Sunday. So we don't really have but one more day to get some accumulated for our Sunday smoothie, which I really do this to save time on Sunday morning because it's always a rush to get ready for church. Alright, so there, I had that much. Now, it takes 2 of these trays full for a smoothie, I think maybe 8 or 10 ounce glass. So not this great big glass we use during the week, but I'll have to make double tomorrow morning to be able to fill up the ice trays for that smoothie. Okay, here we go. After much effort. Very refreshing. It's definitely sweet enough, and it tastes like pineapple. Very refreshing pineapple. There you go. All right, we will see y'all next time. Now, I wanted to mention about the comments. I have started getting now some of the comments. I'm still not getting them all. And like on Google Plus, I noticed that I had some comments that I remembered already answering. And sure enough, so, you know, a week later they show up on Google+. I don't know how all that works, but anyway, we're better than we were on the comments, but still not fully there. And I do know, because I've gotten emails from other people who do videos for YouTube, and they have basically said the same thing I did. They no longer get notifications in their email, and some of the messages they don't get for 2 or 3 days later. So anyway, all right, we will see y'all next time. I don't want to do too much complaining this morning. All right, see y'all next time.